Now, I don't know about you, but I do feel that these lockdowns and these two ways have been a problem since the beginning of all of this, okay? So in NBA 2K25, now it's getting a little difficult to figure out which two ways are actually two ways and not just pure locks, because hey, there's a problem going on, all right? These brothers is locking everything up, and I just wanted to share this build with you because this two-way point guard build is definitely a lockdown, okay? So make sure to just sit back, relax, and enjoy this build video. Now, if you agree with the build or if you would change anything, then please let me know down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you, and I want to know what you're running with in NBA 2K25. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. And the first thing that we need to do is we're going to figure out the position, and that's going to be a point guard. For our height, we are going 6'4". For our weight, we are going 178. All right. We really wanted that speed, so that's exactly what we did. Now for the wingspan, we're actually going to max out the wingspan to 7 feet. Now, maxing out the wingspan for a point guard should be, you know, devastating for a point guard. Well, for this card, it's not, okay? You're still going to be able to ISO. You're still going to be able to shoot the three very consistently, mid-range, and then on top of that, you get a drive and dunk and, you know, crazy defense. All right, so wingspan 7 feet. Now we're going to start off with our close shot. Our close shot is going to be a 72. Put that 72 there. Our driving layup is going to be a 73. So I feel like that is good enough because, I mean, look at the drive and dunk here. A drive and dunk of an 87. Yes, an 87 driving dunk. You don't need to go like stupid crazy, but we do got cap breakers that will allow us to go even further if we wish to go further with the driving dunk. So we're pretty much in the middle and in the mix of getting whatever dunk packages we truly want with this build. So it's just going to be a fun time. All right. So drive and dunk 87. Our standing dunk is going to be a 32. Our post control is going to be a 38. And now we got to move on to our shooting ability. So the mid range is by far the easiest shot that you're going to get in NBA 2K25. And I mean, you don't need a super high mid unless you're just trying to get all your shooting badges through your mid range. But we went with a 77 for our mid range here. 77 mid range, more than enough. But then for our three ball, we went with an 87 for the 3-point shot. This 87 is pretty much going to be our bread and butter. The fact that we can ISO and get past defenders for a drive and dunk, or we can do some step backs, you know, we can create our own shots. So it's just going to be hard to guard. This is pretty much like a, I mean, it is going to be an ISO creator, but this is more like a two-way ISO demigod lock. Okay, like wait till we get to the defense, and trust me, you're going to be shocked. All right, so mid-range is done, three ball, and then for the free throw, if we decided to bring this point guard to the rec or any other organized court, we went with a 99 free throw. We want every point possible. Like if there's a foul and we have the option of taking the free throw, we taking it. 99 free throw. Doesn't need to be that high. No, not at all. Okay, we just doing this because we can. Pass accuracy, we went with an 85 for our pass accuracy here. For our ball handle, we went with an 86. This is low in terms of what you usually see. Now, what you usually see is, of course, the 90, 95, maybe even a 99 ball handle somewhere out there. But 86 should be one of the sweetest spots you can get. All of the dribble moves that you need aren't even like, you don't even need a 95 ball handle, for real. If we're being 100% honest, you don't need a 95 ball handle. You're cooling with at least like a 85, 86. And if you want to push it up to a 90, then, you know, do that. But this is a good sweet spot for the ball handle here. Speed with ball, we went with an 89. Knowing cap breakers will be involved, we can easily get that 91 and get that Hall of Fame lightning launch. Now, when it comes to defense, our interior is going to be a 55. 55 interior. For our perimeter, we are going with a 91. 91, like, this is a lockdown. This is, at some point, you can't say this is just a two-way, because, like, look at the badges already. Just seeing that with cap breakers, we can get the on-ball menace, you know, Hall of Fame, like the pick dodger, it's going to be on gold, but we can always tier 1+1. Like, this build is going to be moving different. Gold challenger will be on the way. Like, now, after we put our perimeter defense to that 91, now we want to go and focus on the steal. Our steal is going to be a 94, because we will be looking for cap breakers to put this steal to a 99. A 99 steal on this point guard is going to be toxic. Not only can we stay in front of a ball handler, but we can also rip that ball handler whenever we want. So we're looking for those legend steal badges. So, I mean, off Bucks, we got a gold glove, and then we have a Hall of Fame interceptor, which all are in the range of outcomes to be no other than legend. All right. So after that, we did put a little bit of block on here, and we went with a 71 for our block. This will give us a little bit of a contest there. And that's all we truly wanted right there. So high flying denier, we're going to have the speed. So maybe we can get a couple blocks. We got to see. All right. We got the long wingspan. We just got to see. When it comes to rebounding, this is why you run with a center. So we're not really doing too much over here in this category, but we did go with a 32 for our offensive rebound. Our defensive rebound is going to be at 55. And now it's time for our physicals. When it comes to these physicals, you know, we pretty much dedicated this build to speed. So if it comes to quick switching, if it comes to running out there to contest a shooter, like, we can do that. Our speed is going to be a 90. Our agility is going to be an 88. Our strength is going to be a 57. And then our vert is going to be a 75. So yes, we still get the poster, you know, that's on silver. We get everything that we truly need. And on top of all of that, we're an ISOing, scoring from anywhere lockdown. Like, it is crazy out here, just the things that you can do with these builds in NBA 2K25. But this is pretty much what we're rocking with right here. You don't really need the ankle assassin on gold. If you really want to break ankles, then cool, but this is a build that I'm literally just going ISO, get past my opponent, and just get a bucket. Okay, if you leave me open, I'm shooting. If you play too tightly, I'm getting past you, and I'm either going to lay for an easy lay or I'm dunking on your center. So it just, you pick your poison, honestly. But for the ball, or the ball handles for days, you can easily get that to gold. And then the unpluckable, I mean, we're close. So if you really want that gold unpluckable, you can go with your tier 1+1 that you get from every season. But I mean, I feel like this build definitely makes a lot of sense, because you want to play defense, especially if your job is to guard the opposing ball handler. You can do that. If you just want to lock up whoever, you can do that. Like, you have all the attributes and all the capabilities of just popping off on any given game. All right. So this is the point guard build. Looking at the takeovers, you do have a good share of takeovers. So I can't see you going in with this build and just being a spot up. All right. That's not what we made this build to do. But one of the takeovers that a lot of people would probably want to use would be Kryptonite. At level 5, your driving dunk will go to a 94. That's, of course, if you didn't put any cap breakers on the driving dunk. If you did, it'll go a little higher. Speed with ball will be a 96, and then your speed will be a 97, while on top of getting the takeover ability named Poster Machine. Other than that, you could go gifted hands. Your 3 ball will be a 95 and your steal will be a 99. If it's not already a 99, depending on where you decide to move with your cap breakers, you can do whatever you want. But if your 99 steal is already there, then you got cheesy badges like flash. Your ball handle will be a 93. Your speed with ball will be a 96, and your speed will be a 97. You will literally be the fastest player on the court every game. Like, it is broken. On top of that, the blur takeover will help you speed boost past anyone, so nobody will really be able to keep up with you. I mean, there's some crazy takeovers here, I'm not gonna lie. So you could just do the ISO moves and go straight past somebody, or you could choose the crazy way and put some defensive takeovers on your build, which I think is overkill in my opinion, but you can do what you want to do with this build. So we're going to go ahead and continue. We got shades of Kirk Heinrich, Tyrese Maxey, and also Drew Holiday. So yeah, not only are we 2 ways, but we can pretty much do everything that we really want to do in NBA 2K25. When it comes to shooting, we can do that. When it comes to driving and getting a bucket in the painted area, we can do that. Defending anyone, like 1 through 3, or maybe even anyone in the perimeter, then we can do that as well. So it's just one of those builds that is very versatile, coming out of the point guard position at 6'4". Y'all let me know your comments, concerns down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you. All right, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to enjoy this next video that's popping up on your screen. So click this video next, and I will see you all over here.